What's up, fam? It's your boy Trucking on the Budget back with another video for you guys. Um, when I started this thing, I always told you guys that I always be truthful with you guys. I always keep it real, wouldn't feed you no bullshit, because that's just not what I'm about. I'm always about, trying to give my viewers the best information that I have possible, no matter how crude or whatever, or good or whatever it is. So I try to keep you guys informed and up to date on things or whatever. And I know I may have taken a little turn away from like the norm, but like I said, for most of everything that I do is all about this trucking game. But so what I'm about to tell you guys is that in the past couple of weeks, I haven't been able to move my truck. And the reason being is because the market has been so low. It just really doesn't make sense for me to take these loads that are $200, $300, and $400, maybe even $500, because with the expenses that we have, you talking about truck payments, insurance, your household bills, your personal bills, and things like that. Those things like add up, and they add up quickly. To the point where it's like you only got like anywhere from 28 days, 31 days to basically get your bills paid for the month. And on an average, with this trucking game and everything, I'm talking about, including personal bills, the bills for the truck and everything like that. Basically, it's almost like 20,000 a month for me to be able to, keep, my company in business. Which is why initially when I first started out, I was like, I wanted to make like 5,000 a week. Figuring 5,000 a week would basically be good enough. But then once I did the math, basically I was only on an average, I was only going to bring have like a $18, left over after everything was paid. So that's when I decided. I said, you know what? No, I have to go from making 5,000 a week to 10,000 a week. And that was my goal, because at least that would bring me up to 40,000 for the month instead of 20,000. So needless to say, I started out pretty good. My first load, I remember my first load was $1,200. Then the second one was 18, and then I want to say it was like 22 after that. And to book my first load to book a load for myself, it was like 5,000. So I was pretty excited about that. You guys saw the video. I was excited as shit. Then I booked another load going from Cali back east, which was like 3,600. Again, excited about that, even though it wasn't the same amount as the first one. I was just still excited just knowing that I was able to book my loads. But however, as we all know, the fucking market took a turn, took a deep dive to the point where it's like these rates are unbelievably low. Yes, I understand that the market does this on a regular, every year is pretty much the same thing. But like I said, I'm just starting out in this thing. So it's like a lot that I still have to learn, to the point where it's unfortunately, I'm at the point whereas the truck that I have, they're actually talking about coming to get the truck because I can't afford to make the payments, and plus pay my household bills and all that other stuff. So it's kind of frustrating. No, I don't want to let go of my truck. No, I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting by any means. And I'm not, going to accept failure, because that's just not an option for me. So I'm trying to come up with new and different ideas as to how to basically make this shit work, And sadly enough, I can't depend on the brokers or anybody else to make this company work. I'm doing all this shit myself. Like I said, I don't really have the support system that I need. Yes, I have my sweetheart. I have my brother and my immediate family and my daughters. But like I say, as I'm just trying to, like I said, I want to basically get myself in a position that I can make that 40,000 a month or whatever the case may be. So it's kind of frustrating, especially knowing that, I'm doing all the right things as far as like keeping this company afloat and stuff. But sadly enough, when it comes to the brokers and the fuel prices and stuff like that, it just makes it that much harder. Now, I've been getting feedback from people. They tell me that they turned in their trucks and things of that nature. Some of them gone on to get their CDLs and basically have gone to like trucking companies to, drive for them and stuff like that. And God knows I don't want to do that. I want to keep this truck. I want to basically do whatever I can, but it's hard, especially like I said before, renting a truck is so much harder than financing a truck. I never wanted to rent a truck. I wanted to basically, finance my trucks from the beginning. But sadly enough, they're saying that any authority that's less than a year old, they won't allow. No one wants to finance you. No one wants to give you that loan to basically finance your truck or whatever. So you have to do the next best thing, which to me honestly isn't a good thing. It isn't a good thing at all, because as you know, I was spending like $5,600 a month just renting the truck. Then you're talking about the insurance that you have to pay on it, and then I had to pay even more for the insurance when it came to you know opening an account with Amazon Relay. And to the point where it's like it is this trucking business, it is very expensive. It's very expensive. And these people, like these rental companies and insurance companies, all these people know just how much money we have we have the possibilities of making. But what it doesn't seem like they understand is that this market fluctuates on the regular. You would think that maybe, every 3 months, every 6 months, whatever. No, one, it fluctuates daily, fluctuates on a weekly basis, to the point where it's like I said, probably 3, 4 weeks ago, I was making pretty good, money. Like I said, 5,000, 3,600, whatever the case may be, down to like I said, the one guy was trying to basically get me to take a load for $50. I'm like, you out of your goddamn mind. Like, I ain't taking no load for $50. I'm like, to crank my truck up, that's $50 right there in fuel. So it's just a slap in the face, really, when you think about it. So like I said, man, I hadn't been on here in a few days because it has been a little stressful, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to wrap my head around things because I refuse to fail, man. I've been coming up with all kinds of ideas, but like one of my friends was like, why don't you open up a GoFundMe? I'm like, one, I ain't never opened up no GoFundMe. I don't have the slightest idea about how to do that shit. Then I came up with an idea. I said, well, what if I try to help other people in the same boat? Fuck helping myself. But what I said was, like, if I was to basically go to like just start with all my subscribers, say if all my subscribers could come together and we could all get, every last one of us, brand new trucks. And the reason I say to get us brand new trucks is, like, if we all decided to take 1,000 of our money, and I know this is a stretch, but I'm just hear me out. Take 1,000 of our money, put our money in the pot for each one of the subscribers, each, like every last one of us, to get a new truck. Fuck, get me a truck first. I would be the last one to get a truck. But I'm just like different ideas that I try to come up with, and I think about it. I'm like, man, if it was a perfect world, that shit would work beautifully. If we could all basically go out there, bust our ass, get that 1,000, put it in the pot for that next person. They get that truck, then you get your truck, then that person get their truck, and that person. So it's just all kinds of things that I think about. But like I said, that shit only happens in a perfect world, sadly enough. And a lot of times, like my brother and some other people say, man, I have really great intentions whenever I start doing things, especially when it came to building this house for my daughters and stuff like that. I had great intentions, but sadly enough, I've been put in the position that I'm in. When it came to starting this business, great intentions, again, it's just a lot that you have to learn when starting, when jumping into this business. A lot of stuff that I didn't even know about. So prayerfully, man, like I said, I'm just gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep pushing. Yes, it's a little pitfall. It's a little disheartening, to know that these people want to come and get their truck and stuff like that, but I refuse to let this be the be all of end all, or however the fuck it goes. I just refuse to let that be the case. I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I'm gonna definitely drive my feet, my wheels, and get myself, this company, into a position that I'm going to be successful. I refuse to lose. I refuse to fail. I refuse to basically be without everything that I've worked so hard for. So yeah, it took a lot for me to come out and tell you guys that, but I just wanted to be honest, man. I just want to be upfront with you guys and let you know what was going on, because it's tough. It's tough. It really is. And people, they'd be lying to you if they told you this was a, easy thing to do, because it's really not, but once you get a hang of shit, believe me, just like anything, man, you fucking succeed and you become the best at it, and you be on top of your game and shit. So don't get me wrong, and I will never, and I promise you, as God is my witness, I ain't one to quit. I ain't one to freaking just fail like that, or whatever the case may be. I try to find other ways to be successful, no matter how it works. Like I said, it sucks that they want to come get this truck. I'm gonna do everything in my willpower to make sure that it doesn't happen, legally, that is. And prayerfully I can, continue to grind like I have been. You guys have seen it, my followers, my family members, everybody has seen my grind. They've seen what I've been doing out there. It's none of our fault that, people are losing their damn companies or losing their trucks, because, sadly enough, that's just the way the market is right now. So prayerfully it'll go back up, and it'll go back up in a freaking heartbeat, just like it went down in a heartbeat. So for all of you that are out there that might be struggling, like, I happen to be struggling right now, man, keep your head up, man. Just know that this shit is going to change, and I want to tell you that, I've had my doubts and things of that nature, but you got to keep pushing. You got to, keep stay in prayer. Keep your hands clasped, man, because we're going to succeed in this thing. I don't care if you're a man or woman, boy or girl, whoever is out here trying to do it, we're all going to succeed in this shit. Mark my word, And for me, this is going to be a success story. I know it, because like I said, I've been in situations, we all been in situations before, where it's like, you were facing, you were looking down the barrel of a gun and shit like that, and just thought it was the end. But the man up above, he basically lets you know, like, nah, that's not the end. It's just basically the beginning, to the point where it's like you're going to get through this just like everything else. So, man, with that being said, man, I'm going to get off of this thing. I got to go take care of my little girls and go do some things for them right now. And I still got some stuff I need to figure out. But I want y'all to comment down below, man. I want y'all to, help your boy come up with some ideas to basically, one, keep this truck, but then two, like, figure out a way to be more successful in this thing. Because like I said, I've been racking my brain like crazy, the last couple of days, man. I just been like in my head, like, this is not happening. It won't happen. I refuse. So yeah, but like I said, keep your boy in prayer. I definitely keeping all of you guys in prayer and stuff like that. And like you said, I will be back with another video, possibly in tomorrow or so, like that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing, even if I have to fucking rent a goddamn scooter or some shit. I'm moving some goddamn loads. Trust me when I tell you, I'm moving some loads. So yeah, but anyways, man, I'm going to end this video. But those of you that are new to my channel, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, man. I want you to share this video with your family members, your boo-boos, your bum-buns, whoever you got to share it with. But I want this message to get out to people, man. I want people to know that in this trucking game, you can be successful, but at the same time, you're going to face some pitfalls that you may not think that you'll bounce back from, but you'll bounce back. And I know that I'm going to bounce back from this. So let's go, people. Let's go. Keep trucking and be safe.